Have you ever looked back at your life and asked yourself, how did I get here? Not because something terrible happened overnight, but because somewhere along the way, you slowly lost focus. And that's the interesting thing about drift. Most people don't wake up one morning and decide to walk away from what matters. They drift, little by little. One missed prayer becomes a week. One postponed responsibility becomes a habit. One small compromise becomes a new normal. And before you know it, they are no longer where they intended to be. And this is what we'll be talking about today: distraction and drift. Welcome to The Faith Architect. Now, the Bible says in Hebrews chapter 2, verse 1, that we must pay close attention, therefore, to what we have heard, so that we do not drift away. Now, notice that the Bible doesn't say run away. It says we drift, because drift is usually quiet, it is slow, it is almost unnoticeable, and that is why it's dangerous. Sometimes we think distraction comes through bad things only, but that's not always true. Sometimes we are distracted by good things that simply aren't the right things for that season. We are distracted by things that are good, but they are not right for that season. We become so busy answering every message, chasing every opportunity, saying yes to every request, that we slowly lose sight of what God has actually called us to build. Now, Jesus gave us a very clear picture in Luke chapter 10 from verse 41 to 42. He was talking to Martha. Martha was busy doing many good things. Notice something: she wasn't doing things that were bad. She was busy doing many good things. But this is what the Bible tells us there. But Jesus said, you are worried and upset about many things, but few things are needed, or indeed only one thing is needed. Martha wasn't doing something sinful. She was simply doing many good things, or she was simply allowing many good things to pull her away from the most important thing. If we are to be honest, we have all been at this position, we have all been in this situation one time or the other in our lives. Have you been busy all day, but at the end of the day, you couldn't point to what truly mattered? That's what distraction does. It fills your life without always fulfilling your purpose. Listen, it fills your life so much, and at the end of the day, you are not fulfilling purpose. One of the biggest signs that you are drifting is not that you are doing nothing. It is that you are doing so much, but you are no longer intentional. A built life doesn't happen by accident. It is built through daily choices, small decisions, repeated attention, quiet obedience every single day. So maybe this is a good moment to pause and ask yourself, what has been quietly pulling my attention away from what matters the most? Maybe it is comparison. You are comparing yourself or your situation with another person's, or probably endless scrolling on the internet, social media, or maybe you're trying to please everyone at the same time, or you have simply become too busy to notice that you have been drifting. But the good news is, if drift happens one small step at a time, you can also return one small step at a time. One prayer, one decision, one moment of refocusing. Don't underestimate the power of coming back to what matters, because your future is not shaped only by the big decisions you make. It is also shaped by the small decisions you keep repeating. And I'll say that again. Your future is not shaped only by the big decisions you make. It is shaped by the small decisions you keep repeating. So, guard your heart, protect your priorities, and stay close to the things that are building the life that God has called you to live. Because most people don't lose direction all at once. They lose it one distraction at a time. This is the Faith Architect. And we do not just speak inspiration, we build lives that stand.